Hello and welcome to round 7 of the ABL, and today I am facing the Boston Granbulls, and I've been looking forward to this one. I really have. John's been a really good friend of mine. He knows we've got to know each other quite a bit since we've been doing this, since we played last year. I know I actually beat him in the quarter-final, I think it was last year, and it was quite close. So this is our 7th round match. He's unfortunately not been doing that well, which is a real shame because we have spoke about it. He's just got a lot on, which is fair enough, and he's not been able to get a win this season. So this is his team he's got in front of me. I am great. I've got to see a Jirachi, and I do like the Blastoise. I'm hoping he's got the Gigantamax version. Now at this point of the competition, I'm currently 4-2. I just need to get wins, really. Wins mean prizes, and I know that, and the best thing to do is win games. Mario, there's a joke in here, I hate you so much, Mario. I don't really, he knows I like him, but that's a bit of an inward joke. You'll find that out in a few weeks. I have currently just moved house, so I'm going to start, who was starting with, I can't remember who to start with. I've just moved house. I've literally just finished unpacking, well, I haven't finished unpacking, I've moved everything, we're now in the process of unpacking, and it's chaos. So this is why things have been a bit delayed. It's why it was meant to come out yesterday, but because of what's going on, it's coming out today. So as I said, I just need to get this on the way and get a win. I know he's after his first win as well. Sorry to start, sorry it's late. So he starts off with his Arcanine Jirachi. It's a shiny Jirachi as well. I start off with my not aerial and my Hitmontop. As you can probably see, I've actually got my Ninja Gear back on. I didn't in the video against Tay. I actually played the match against John first. We were both available. We thought, let's do it, let's get the match done, and we did. And we got it sorted straight away. So the Intimidate goes on to the Jirachi and the Arcanine. That is a good start because obviously both the Intimidate lowers their attack. I'm thinking I'm not actually in a bad position here at the moment. I can go after them with Hyper Voice, and I could fake out the Jirachi, and I could really do some major damage on the board straight from the off. He decides to withdraw Grip, which was the correct decision. He would not have wanted to be there, and he sends in his Blastoise. I do love Blastoise. Blastoise is fantastic. So I'm going to get a free hit this turn, fake out going into the Jirachi, and I use the Hyper Voice, which is a water attack. So it's going to do not much damage to the turtle, obviously, because Blastoise is a water type, but Jirachi does quite a lot of damage, and I was thinking, do you know what? I could probably get rid of that this turn. I could probably get rid of it. Now, I wanted to make sure I just kept my Mons, I kept being sensible, but I was thinking, because does not Aerial have a Thunderbolt? I'm going to yawn again. It's 11:15 and it's quite late. And I thought, you know what, I'll do some switching and I'll get Hitmontop. I'll use Intimidate, I'll save that for Arcanine later, and I'll bring in my Duck. And I have armed my Duck with Thunderbolt for this match. And I was thinking, oh, I'm going to get special attack, please special attack, and I got the special attack boost, so I thought, great. Porygon 2 is in a great position at the moment. He decides to use the Dynamax. I was hoping it was Dynamax. Unfortunately, as you're going to see, it was not the Gigantamax, which I really wanted. It was the Dynamax. So here it comes, it's normal Blastoise. I haven't actually seen Gigantamax Blastoise in the field yet. It's not been seen, although I do think it's absolutely incredible with all the cannons. I still wish it didn't have that, pinky, cloud above their head. He goes for a Max Strike, and that's going to be the normal move. It's not going to do that much damage onto not aerial. I'm not sure what move it had. I had to try to work that out, but it does lower my speed for both attack, so both my Mons, which isn't too much of a problem. Not aerial actually goes for, again, a Hyper Voice, and actually does get rid of Jirachi, which is fantastic. That's could put me in a good play when I actually do want to use my Trick Room. Because now they've both had a speed drop. I was thinking, okay, I'm in a really good position here. I know that Blastoise could have Yawn, but it's not going to be able to use that. Oh, I'm really sorry. This is how tired I am. I wasn't well yesterday at all. I was very ill. I was in bed all day. I'm feeling a lot better now, but I'm probably still recovering. He sends in Galarian Wheezing, and I was thinking, okay, I'm still not in a bad position at the moment. He does have the poison type advantage, so I'm probably going to have to get not aerial out of the way because I don't want to lose it. But I decided, look, I can protect it, see what it's going to do, and I could probably go after the Blastoise because I've had that super advantage. But why did I decide to go after that? I have no idea why I went after that. Oh, I know why, because I was probably worried I had a weakness policy. That's what I was fearful for. It goes for Max Knuckle. This is going to be going on to my Porygon, I think. Yeah, it goes on to Porygon. Doesn't do as much damage as I thought, only 62 damage, which means it's going to be getting an attack and boost for both. Not really a problem for Weezing, because Weezing usually runs special attacking sets. I wanted to try and work out what it was saying, and it is a Sludge Bomb, which is going to go into Pre-Marine. It's not going to do anything, not areas protected because of Protect. Thunderbolt, that's going to be going on. I wanted to see how much damage it was going to do, and it did just over a third, which made me think, okay, that's not too bad. But then it has the Black Sludge, which makes me think, alright, okay, so I'm not going to be able to kill it in 3. Probably a time where I could probably get this thing out. I need to now switch. I can probably lower it to attack. I can probably bring in, if it's going to go, well, if I bring in hit on top, then I can lower it to attack and just get rid of that. And what its little move it's just done. Use the Trick Room finally. I thought I can, basically, you just saw Max Knuckle didn't do that much damage to the Porygon. Now, yes, it had a plus boost, but it's about to lose that boost because the Hitmon Top's coming in with the Intimidate hitting it. So I should be able to survive another one. And I can't even see if I get hit by the Black Sludge. I'm going to be okay. So he goes, is it loading it? There's another Max Knuckle. So I thought that's great. He goes onto the Porygon again. Does exactly what I thought, so it's worked out quite well. And Porygon, there goes an attack speed, so it's now at +1. But remember, now he's only got 1 turn of Dynamax remaining. Actually, no, that is all his Dynamax. His Dynamax is now gone, and that was his 3rd turn. So Sludge Bomb comes on, Hitmon Top does quite a lot of damage, but it was a critical hit. Bit of a pain. I need some critical hits recently. And I use the eject button. This time this thing is armed, and I can just go straight into what I want. And obviously, I can bring in my good sister-in-law, Katie. And now, I now have a Katie on the field. In Trick Room conditions, and it's about to get the full 5 or the full turns to dominate as much as it wants, and I can't see anything that their Pokemon are going to do. Yawning. As we didn't see the sign come up, his Galarian Weezing does not have the ability to stop me using my berry early, so I could use Belly Drum and then just begin to destroy things. So I could use Thunderbolt, and this time I'm going to go onto the Blastoise, and I thought, you know what, I've had a +1 attack, I could probably get rid of it now. I can't see it's going to be this. I'm going to be able to be finished off by the Galarian Weezing, so okay, I'm in a really good position at the moment. So there goes the Belly Drum. The Belly Drum isn't just gone off, and the berry's been activated, so as it shows that the Galarian Weezing's main ability has not been in use, so my health is pretty much back to normal. Thunderbolt going on to Blastoise, and I'm hoping I can get rid of it, which I do, because remember I've had a +1 special attack boost. So the Blastoise is down. I still haven't used my Dynamax at the moment. He does go for Heat Wave. I was kind of hoping not for a burn. Omega Duck absolutely takes that as if it's nothing. I don't know why he was probably going for that. It wouldn't have done that much damage to hit him on top either. Sludge Bomb probably would have been the better option. But didn't get the burn, which is good, but even if it did, I still had the ability to Facade with Facade. He brings out his Fire Turtle. Now I'm still really feeling comfortable quite here. I could, if I want, use Dynamax and go for a Max Quake. I could do quite a lot of things at the moment. I can get rid of the G-Max, which I decided to do. I can also recover, which I'm going to do, because if I can get my recover up, obviously I don't think his Pokemon are going to be able to do much damage. I should be able to get rid of both his Pokemon with high horsepower or the Dynamax move, Max Quake. I was feeling in a really good position at the moment, as he's now lost 2 Pokemon. I haven't lost any at the moment, and I'm in a really good position with Trick Room just to start dominating. Now Katie's set up quite well. I think the problem I'm going to have going forward is that people are going to see what this is. So people get to know, because I'm quite honest, I don't hide my sets, and this is what it is. So Max Steel Spike, that's going to absolutely annihilate, holy smokes, so that's gone. It was never going to survive, even though it was very non-effective, it was always going to kill, because I remember I'm +6, but I also get a defense boost for both of them, so unless that turtle wants to hit me with a special attack move, I'm going to tank anything I get. You're going to see the Porygon is going to be using a recover. Oh no, it's slower. So he uses Burn and Jealousy. Little happy days. And he gets the burn, which is a bit of a pain in the arse. And it gets, I didn't realise both of them get burns. But it's not too bad because I get the recover off, so the Mega Duck goes on. But what that actually means is that Snorlax now has a +3 attack. Its attack is halved. And although I do have Facade, it actually doesn't work whilst I'm in Dynamax mode, or Gigantamax mode I should say, because it's going to be the normal move. Be my G-Max Replenish. So it's only going to do the normal half damage until my Gigantamax ends, and then I'll start being able to use Facade and just annihilating life, because I'll be hitting it with like a 140 base move, I think it is, with +6, so it's going to do so much damage. So the Rhyperior comes out, and I'm thinking, okay, Rhyperior's out. I'm not too particularly worried. I've got Max Quake, I've got Max Steel Spike. I'm going to be able to do effective damage to both, but who's the bigger threat at the moment? I really wasn't concerned. I understand that you could have the Rhyperior could have something like a what's it called, a weakness policy. Now I've never understood this trap thing. Someone's going to have to explain that palaver to me. I decided to use ally switch because I'm just thinking they're going to go after the duck. To be honest, the boat, he could hit me with for the fighting move. That was a possibility. Both of them were going to get tanked. So Max Quake, that goes on to the turtle and finishes it off. It was super effective damage. It was always going to go down, even with my attack halved. But it also means I get a special defense boost for both my Pokemon. So Porygon 2 and my Snorlax looking in really good shape with a +1 defense and special defense. Brick Break, that goes onto the onto my Snorlax and actually does nothing. It might have done a little bit more to Omega Duck, but remember Omega Duck has had a +1 defense and so has the Snorlax. So I was thinking, okay, he's lost 3 now. He's down to Rhyperior. Rhyperior might be able to take a Max Quake because it is a bit bulkier. Here comes the Arcanine. So the Arcanine's going to come in and it's going to get an Intimidate boost. That's going to take me down to a -5, or then in reality -2.5 because of the burn. So I was thinking, okay, I'm still not too worried at the moment because really, I'm in such a good spot, even though the grit has got the room service, so its speed does get lowered. I'm still thinking it's not going to be lower than Snorlax's, surely. But I could be a pain in the arse and bring Hitmontop, which I should be doing. But I was thinking I'm in such a good position at the moment, I can just relax. What am I not doing? Bring in Hitmontop. Come on, I'm only watching this back. Bring him in. You've got an offensive fight, or you can recover, or you could just do that. Yeah, you just do that. Yeah, you just do the HBT. You know what you're doing. Yeah, you just know what you're doing. So we got a Helping Hand, that comes from the grit. That's going on to the Rhyperior, so he's going to go after with another fighting move. Max Steel Spike, I'm now hoping this to finish it off. It is going to be 2.5 damage. As you can see, it absolutely tanks it. Remember, I am burnt, and also remember that Rhyperior is an absolute beast. I get a defense boost. Again, probably this was really handy. I think this is because this happened. He goes for a Rock Slide, which doesn't do that much damage at all, really. Omega Duck does get flinched, which is a bit of a pain in the backside. And I was like, oh, for God's sake, come on, I can't be having this. I've had burns, but now that we've had the Twisted Dimensions return to normal, and Snorlax now is in a position where, yes, it is burns, but Facade is now on the table, and will finish off anything I put against it. I've also got to be careful of Omega Duck. I want to make sure that thing stays till the end. I've still got Lunala on the field. I haven't even touched him. There's no point bringing Fungi out at the moment. Fungi, because it will be a sitting duck if the Arcanine decides to go for a Flare Blitz. I could do this and bring on Hitmontop just to make those sting. It's really poo, because actually, just looking at the count, he's actually down to his last 2. He is down to his last 2. Yeah, I forgot he had Jirachi, that went. He's lost Blastoise, and that's gone down. So he's down to his final 2. So I can really, if need to be, just cycle these Intimidates off, just lowering the attack of each one. I've not seen if this Arcanine is a physical, but that gives it away. It's going to be a special, which is again not really a problem for Katie, who had the special attack boost. And Brick Break, that goes on. Look how much damage. Not barely anything without a +2 special defense. I don't know what +1 special defense. That absolutely gets rid of the grit. So that is down, and I'm actually in a position now where, hang on, I'm thinking I'm actually 5-0 here. I could actually do a 6-0. And there's nothing stopping me at this point getting a 6-0. I think, and I was over the moon. I was like, oh my god, I'm going to 6-0 this. But I thought, bring out, just in case, be smart, bring out Katie, he's done what it needs to do, bring out Lunala, bring out Air of the Bat, and I could actually probably get a 6-0 here. If this close combat does the job and gets the kill, and it does. Close combat gets the kill, and I get the win against John and get a 6-0 win. Now, that is massive in the whole context of this thing. Yes, I am now on a score of 5-2. Sorry, I should say, congratulations, John. Thanks for the game, I really appreciate it, and I really hope you get a win for Game 8. But as I was saying, this is massive because now I've got a score of +10, or a huge score. And this could mean I could qualify for playoffs if I do well, and not just in the playoffs, but also maybe first or second. You'll have to wait until next week because I've got my final match. But until then, I've been HBT. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you all next week. Bye bye.